Yes, people, we are back. The United Quad episode 5. And we're with the man them live in the flesh. Come on.
Nice to have the man them here in person, man. Live in the flesh, my boys, man. Well done, man.
We know why he wants to be in person, though, man.
Yeah, but it's good.
Little media connection.
Yeah,
he's not trying to cut out. Hey, man, let me just say what I did.
Media connection over media face, though. Hey,
dial up.
Sorry, man.
We've been back today. It's crazy, man. But we're here, man. Them live in the flesh. Had to be, man. I thought, if I'm in London, can't just, see the man.
Mandatory.
Come on, man. It's mandatory, man. So we're here with the brothers. You get me? We're real to man like I'm looking swag and that. Come on, what are you saying?
Go, man. I knew I was United Quad.
Okay.
I know it's United Quad, so obviously United Quad have
the best
respect
arms
for it.
Yeah.
I wasn't even on the SDS thing. Yeah. United Quad, though.
Come on.
Gotta drop it,
Style and profile.
United Quad at 9, linking gal at 10.
That's it.
I heard. He even showered for this one.
He usually does do that.
Bigger crazy.
Even is mental. Even is crazy.
That's what the rumours are saying.
What are you saying, man?
I'm good, my brother. I'm good. I'm glad that we're doing this. It's the first live, in-person episode of United Quad. So long may that continue, inshallah.
Yeah, come on, man. Come on. Say what you telling me, man.
I'm good, man. Nice to be here. Obviously, the energy is good online, but it's always better in person.
Yeah.
Abs my guy as well. Like, we like to banter, but it's all love.
Come on.
Maybe.
Obviously, international break. It's done now, man. It's over.
This one was long, though. It
Bro,
felt long, innit?
but I thought it was the best one, though.
Yeah, it was.
It was drama.
Round of applause for both of our countries. We nearly made it to the World Cup, and you got your first win in 6 years.
Yes.
It's the Zach Hassan effect.
Yeah, Saka-san. Big up Saka-san each and every time. Superstar.
Well, one game away from making it to the World Cup.
Inshallah, you don't call it.
Which country
Inshallah.
you talk about? Lebanon or Iraq?
No, because Lebanon, we'll do that one. Football will leave on the side.
Are we hating on Iraq again?
We might have to.
No, come on.
I think we can beat them. We beat Bahrain, so why can't we beat Lebanon?
Wait, get to the qualifiers first, and then we talk.
No, but he talked about Iraq, though.
Oh, you're right.
He's doing nationality.
He's doing the dual thing.
Lebanon, Somalia, that's a good game.
That's
We need to see
crazy.
that happen for real.
But we're here, man. We're here. United, we're back. Big running now. It's that famous road to Christmas in terms of the fixtures. Fixtures are piling in. How are we feeling though? Like, obviously, this is where, for me, the season starts. I know we talk about August, September, October, but I feel like this is where now we build up points, we build momentum. All of this, I think, for me, when we're having these kind of debates here about, is the form sustainable? Brother, you ain't got no time. You know what I mean? Right now, there ain't no, is the form sustainable? Are we getting results? It's results in it right now, especially with the way the league is. So I'm not gonna lie to you, man. I look at the fixtures. Obviously, we'll go by the one by one. Everton, Crystal Palace, West Ham, Wolves, and Bournemouth. They're the next 5 fixtures. Obviously, if you go beyond that, you got Aston Villa, Newcastle. You got Wolves at home before the end of the year. Obviously, we've got AFCON, so Boomer and them are gonna be missing. But Lee Ben, I come to you first, man.
Yeah.
How you feeling, man? It's crunch time of the season, bro.
I feel like every game feels like a test for this manager, I swear. Every fixture feels like a test. So obviously the last block of games it was a test, and I feel like he kind of passed it. If you look at the full picture, 3 wins, 2 draws since the last international break. I think it bought him some more time, but I think you touched on it well, man. I think results are important at this stage, given the fact that we're going to lose Mbeumo Ahmad in AFCON. So this period now, from now till then, it's about results, man. Results are more important, getting the points up on the board. If you told me we were going to be in this position a month and a half ago, I would have said you lost your whole mind. But now we're here, so we just got to take it game by game. I look at the fixture list, though. They're winnable games, man. I can't lie. There's no excuses,
Brother,
I look at it, starting with Everton on Monday. Bro, there's no excuses. And I know what Abs is going to say as well. And I do agree with him. This is where you want to see a bit more control in matches. 100%. You do want to see a bit more of the football. But if we're playing bad and we're still getting those results, then
results are priority. Like that Saeed was saying, in this moment in time, with that winnable run of fixtures on paper, which, bro, I have to be honest, like I have to give credit to what we've seen so far, because I was at the point after the Grimsby game where I said, I don't see any winnable fixtures. So for us to be in the point now where I'm looking at it, I'm saying, these next couple of games, the onus is on us to actually win the games with the players that we have and the quality that we do have. I just, like you say, I want to see how this team fares when we are asked to control the ball. We are asked to have the lion's share of possession. and break down teams. Let's see how it goes. But I'm positive about it because these guys are coming off 5 undefeated. They have to bring that energy into the next 5. That's not. You wouldn't have thought to say that,
man. When you deep it like that, yeah, like obviously. I mean, we used to do more than that.
We used to do a lot more than that,
bro. But I think apparently if we do a couple more games, it's the longest in a couple of years.
Wow.
In terms of like, unbeaten runs and that. But at the same time though, the thing is, they say on the Opta, it's the easiest fixtures in terms of points wise, but can you really take your foot off the gas though? Like, are we really like gonna be like, yo, they're easy games when reality is, we're getting over the line, we're winning games, don't get me wrong, but you just said there, every game feels like it's Groundhog Day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It feels like, yo, like, are we gonna win? What's the lineup gonna be like? So do we feel a bit at ease? You get me? In that sense of like, yo, what is the plan? What are we gonna do? How are we gonna go look into it? But if you're looking at the results and you're looking at the table, one thing I noticed about the Premier League though, I can't lie to you, is that we are maybe overrating our teams around us. I can't lie to you, man. We're overgassing teams around us. We got to look at ourselves and think, yo, bring them on. Are you mad? Like, if you're looking at Newcastle, bring them on. Crystal Palace, cool. We've not played well in recent years in there. I think we're not won a game in 4 over there. Everton, notoriously at home, we do well.
Yeah.
So
had that famous 4-0 Amarin victory there.
bro, that was where it all started. You know what I mean?
You're right,
so
you're right.
And then we didn't see that for a while after that. Anyway.
well,
To be fair, that performance wasn't that great.
he said that.
He said it himself.
Yeah.
The
He said it
performance was not
himself.
that good.
He did, to be
it was clouded
did.
by some mistakes and Ahmad pressing and making some mistakes. But I think overall, I agree with you. I think a lot of the teams we overrate, but I also think that there aren't easy games in the Premier League anymore. Like like you mentioned all of those teams, right? The quality has gone up, and you mentioned all those teams, and where I would probably look at West Ham and say, we get 3 points there. We look at Wolves, we get 3 points there. Now, obviously, crunch time of the season, managers are coming and going. Nuno's coming at West Ham. He's got his first one under his belt. You can see a bit of momentum building there. I think by the time we face Wolves, it's going to be a bit hard. I'm not saying that we shouldn't win there, but I'm just saying, like, I don't look at the Premier League anymore, bar 1 or 2 teams that probably can look at every other fixture and say, right, we should be winning this. I don't think United can be in a place right now where we're like, the next we have to, like, not we have to win, but I think they're just no game in the Premier League is easy. What I'm basically trying to say, but. In terms of expectations, I do expect us to get minimum 3-4 wins out of the next 5.
Do you know what's crazy though? I'm with him, but also I feel like with this team it's the consistency, man. I think it's the consistency and also the games where we're expected to win. You guys have seen it. Those are the games we struggle. Those are the games where we perform badly. You look at Fulham, for example, away this season. You look at Brentford. You look at like Grimsby game, like you mentioned. Like games where we're meant to go in favourites are the teams that we tend to drop
struggling.
off. And I think that's a mental. I think more. It's not that they can't do it. I just think it's a mental issue, man.
Amber said it though, man. He said it's not the system.
Yeah,
It's not the system. It's the mentality.
No, I'm with them because you know what?
You know what I mean, bro?
Bro, teams where I feel like again that are better than us. We come into the game. We're like. Underdog mentality. We're gonna fight to the end.
It suits us. It suits us to be the underdog.
Yeah.
West Ham and Wolves. I disagree with what you said. I think West Ham and Wolves, you have to win those games.
No, I agree. You have to.
No, he doesn't.
I'm just saying they're not as easy as maybe they were a few
I hear
weeks
you
ago.
for Palace and Everton. Palace and Everton, I can almost forgive.
Palace and Bournemouth.
And Everton, bro. Because
Everton, I
Everton,
think we
let me
should
tell
be
you
able
why,
to
bro.
beat, man.
Because Everton are what? I'm
Chance
not wrong in
creators, I
thinking.
can't lie. They got
Everton
what-
are.
But the thing is,
Everton are 3 points behind us.
Yeah, Old Trafford.
I just
I know,
look
but
at
Everton
our
are
home.
3 points behind us.
Yeah.
It's not
No.
to say that we're on 18, brother. They're on 15, bro.
Yeah,
They're on 15 points, bro.
Yeah.
Everton
This
are on.
table is mad, you know, bro.
It's all congested. I haven't seen a league like this at this point.
It's
early,
early,
bro.
Arsenal on them, man.
Nah,
it's
it's close.
still early.
It's
It's still
close.
early.
But West
We lost
Ham
the
and Wolves,
opportunity, man.
Yeah,
We lost the
I know,
opportunity.
twice.
they're not checking their shoulders no
But we
more.
They're
moved.
not checking their
It's calm. They can keep running. No
Yeah.
problem, man. But West Ham and Wolves, especially, I look at 2 games. Like I say,
Those are the easiest.
you
You have to
Yeah,
think
you have
those
to.
are the easiest.
have to go.
100%.
Like I wouldn't be happy or accept a loss or a draw against an Everton, a Palace, or a Bournemouth. But with the way that this team is in the place that we are right now, it's one that you can kind of understand. West Ham and Wolves, I'm sorry, those are 2 that he has to say must win.
Bankers.
No, I
Bankers.
agreed. I'm just saying, like, I would have loved to have faced them a few weeks ago. For example, like you look at even Nottingham Forest. I felt like we faced Nottingham Forest at the worst time. We
Yeah.
faced them 2 weeks early, and we probably bopped that team 3 or 4-0.
Manager
hopefully.
bounce and that,
Exactly. Ange Postecoglou, but then obviously they get the new manager bounce. Sean Dyche backs against the wall. Defend. Let's get the. It is what it is. But again, I still expect us to get 3 or 4 wins, man.
The thing is mentality here. Like, can we keep saying mentality? Because at the end of the day, yes, don't get me wrong. There's some players that have been there for a while, but there are new players, man. Cunha and Bumo. You're looking at Sesko. Obviously, Bruno Casemiro. you could say maybe they've been here last season, but a lot of players are new. He's coming with a new mentality as well. He has been here 1 year now. I don't really buy into his mentality. I just think for me, it's like the mindset of, are we going there to win? Or are we going there to say, we're going to reserve and we're going to take the point? That's where, because sometimes we hesitate a little bit. Are we going to go for it? Or are we not?
I feel like we do though.
But in a sense of like, the first half is a game plan. Second half, we kind of confuse the players in a sense of like, are they meant to take that point? Are they meant to go for it? Are they meant to sit back? What's the kind of approach in that regard?
I think what it comes down to as well is the opposition coach also has a part to play. And they go and change things in a game. And what Amram needs to improve on is adapting to the adaptation of the team. It's almost like he's always got a good first idea of maybe the tweaks that he needs to make in his system to start the game and to put the game towards the opposition. But as soon as that opposition number makes a change, we seem to be confused.
I think it's marginal. Like, I look at games like Fulham, where we should have been up 2-0. Before they even scored.
Facts.
Like, I look at moments
even in Forest, bro,
we should have been up. We should have killed that game. Spurs, we should have killed that game off. Like, I feel like we have moments where we should be killing off the game. We don't take those opportunities, and then in the second half, I don't know whether it's
like
slop off.
10 minutes.
It's like like that moment, that 5 minutes of madness against Forest. We are now chasing the rest of the game. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's like games like that where we should be just in cruise control, seeing out the game. Same like Spurs, just seeing out the game. That's what I feel like it's a mental issue, because I feel like you should have the killer instinct of like, we'll slack off when it's 3-0.
Yeah.
We're not going to slack off when it's 1-0.
Yeah, but even then, what happened against Brighton?
Yeah.
We were 3-0 up, and then it got a bit cagey, it got a bit whatever, 3-2, and then we went up 4-2, whatever it is. I know, like, there's a lot of pressure on the manager. Yeah. Naturally, there's going to be pressure on the manager, rightfully so, Man United manager. We're in a bad spell. We have been for the past year or so. In particular, but I do want to change the framing. I know, Liban, you said, I don't think it was intentional, but you said, like, when Saeed first asked you the question, you said, I think it's game by game for the manager or whatever, but I also look at it as the team as well. I think the team have a lot to prove as well. And I feel like a lot of those players also, like, we can say about the manager, but at the end of the day, there's 5 minutes of a lapse of concentration against Forest that lose us the game. I don't know if the manager's telling them, guys, switch off for 5 minutes.
No. You've got to be from the players.
Exactly. So I look at it game by game. Yes, the manager, of course, but I also look at some of the players, and this is crunch time for them as well. I think we're going to see over the next few months who can fit into this actual starting 11, who's good enough to play for Manchester United week in, week out, and who's
that's what I was getting on to Abs last week. That's what I was getting on to. It wasn't because I was getting on to him, because I agree with what he was saying about the manager, but I just felt like too much attention was just on the manager, where I felt like players wise, I felt like they needed to take some accountability. I felt like our subs came on that game. No impact, bro. Sesko nearly cost us the game.
Yeah.
Let's be honest.
So did Ugarte.
He nearly cost us the game.
Yeah.
He nearly cost us the game.
Ugarte
He came
well.
on, missed 2 chances.
You can't help the injury, but
you can't. But you missed 2 chances, and then you say, I can't finish the game. No, I got to come off and leave you, man.
He killed us.
He absolutely killed us, bro.
He killed us.
So I feel like that's not on the manager. That's an unfortunate situation that the manager now has to deal with. But it goes on his head, because
how often would you say you had the second half issue?
A few times this season.
A few weeks. I think since we've been undefeated, you look at the Sunderland game, dropped off in the second half. Brighton game, dropped off in the second half. Nottingham Forest dropped off second half. Spurs dropped off second half. Even if the games we come away and won, we still dropped off in the second half. And I do believe that when you've looked at it, I refuse to believe that the manager's saying something in the change room at halftime that is making them come out and play worse. I think it's genuinely we're switching players, and our bench is just not good.
Of course,
so we take a big step down.
That definitely plays a part in it. But I just think, at what point do you look at it and see a pattern and say, is this something that isn't being addressed? Rather, I completely agree. There isn't no negative signaling that's coming on from the coaching staff saying, all right, cool, you can take your foot off the gas. He wants them to be on it for 90 minutes. Of course, like all managers do. But if I'm seeing a pattern after a while, is when I start being concerned about saying, what are you doing to address this? Even if not to say that you put yourself in this situation here, now that we've seen it for 4 or 5 games now, can we see now a reaction for second half that he says, he's done something, I've got a new plan here, which I haven't seen as of yet.
The thing is, though, we have a team to kill it off, but then we also don't have a team to hold the lead. That's the problem, though.
That's true.
You know what I mean? So we have a team that we could kill off a game, but then also we have a team that one goal goes in, bang, it's all of a sudden handless. And that management there, bro, is key, bro, in this running, because there's going to be games where, bro, the team come out, bam, you know what I mean? We're peppering them, but we can't finish off our dinner. Do you know what I mean? And then it's like, they'll come back, they'll use that and be like, you know what, right, we got a chance here, man. And then all of a sudden,
all you need is
like,
that bit of faith,
So we've got the Mbumos, we've got the players there. Obviously now, without Sesko, we're a man, like, whether you like it or not, Sesko is a player that it's our guy. You know what I mean? So he's out for a month. Whether we think he's not on form or not, it's a striker less now.
No, regardless,
So now it's like, damn, man. You know what I mean? Who's going to now be the one to kill
That's
the
a good
game
question. Who do you guys think will do it? Will he play Cunha up there, bring Mason Mount into it, or do you reckon he'll go with Xerxes?
For Everton.
Yeah, for Everton and for the next couple of games. What do you reckon? While Sesko's out.
I think he'll go for Cunha. I think in that nine position.
I don't like
Bro, Cunha played against Forest in 9 position, had the worst performance in
Yeah, I
the
know.
league.
I agree. I don't think it's right, but if you ask me, what I think he's
Yeah.
gonna do,
This is the thing. But I said it on last episode as well that I think a lot of people took it that I don't rate Xerxes. I don't think the manager rates Xerxes.
Yeah.
I don't think Amorim likes Xerxes for whatever reason. And you can say like, oh, but we should play him. But at the end of the day, you can see when a manager doesn't rate someone. You can see there's been multiple times where, okay, there's an opportunity here for Xerxes to come on. He's come on maybe once or twice, and even when he's come on, the manager, you can see like it hasn't worked the way we want it to.
I don't think he's been given an opportunity.
I agree, and I agree.
This game will be the chance.
I think this run could be the chance. And the reason why I say that is I've said that playing number 9 under Amorim is almost like a punishment for number 9s because of how isolated they are.
Facts.
And it's a domino effect. The midfield is our main weakness. Our 10's dropping so deep to try and get the ball. The 9 is by himself. There's no one around him.
But
That's why I like the profiling of someone like Xerxes there, though. Xerxes, I feel like he isn't the most physical with centre-halves, but if the ball was up there, I feel like he's the one that could link the play and allow the 10s maybe to play higher up the pitch. I just want to see it. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I just want to see it.
I agree.
And one thing I can't deny is his desire. Every time I've seen Xerxes come off the bench, it's almost like he's as pissed off as us.
Yeah.
Grimsby game comes into my mind immediately, where he's come onto that pitch, looks visibly annoyed that he hasn't been able to play a part in the game and runs his life off. Which is something you had a fair question about him when he first was signed, intensity. Does he have that right intensity? And it's a question he has not yet answered. But I think in a couple of cameo appearances I've seen him have, the guy looks like he's got a point to prove. So let's see if he does it.
I agree. I would like to see Xerxes more, but I even look at last season where Rasmus Højlund is playing how many games in a row and not scoring, and we've got Xerxes on the bench, and he's still not trying to use Xerxes. Then he gives Xerxes a go, and inevitably, I think Højlund was injured or something. We give Xerxes a go.
Is he too stubborn?
And
then?
he scores.
Is he too stubborn then?
You could say it's either stubborn or he just doesn't rate the player. And if you don't rate the player, then I don't see why you should. I'm not saying it's right or wrong, but as a manager, I respect the fundamentals or the principles that if you don't rate a player, you don't play the player. But then I also look at maybe, does he rate Ugarte? And I don't think he really rates Ugarte, but he plays Ugarte.
Yeah, inconsistency.
Yeah, I think there are some inconsistencies
Ugarte,
there.
the less said about him, man.
I personally would like to see Xerxes play in the next few games, but at the end of the day, I still think we're falling into this trap of player FC a little bit of like, oh, Xerxes is not getting game time, F this or what. Like,
but then we don't have a
throws out the
striker,
Prem.
so he's the best fit.
So why is he here then?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, why didn't you give him an opportunity in the summer to leave then? If you don't rate him from last season and you've given...
He might get this run because obviously
I think he should get
there's
this run.
talks about him. They're not letting him leave in January.
Yeah.
So they might give him this
Give me
run
a
to
run
say
then.
prove.
I wouldn't let him go.
Yeah.
So obviously,
I'd like to.
Selfishly, I wouldn't let him go because, but we need options, man. Like Cunha, I'm sorry, I'm not watching Cunha up front. I like the player.
I feel sorry for him.
Oh
Do you know
yeah, bro, man.
what I mean? Because
It's tough.
that's caused the United fan base to start talking bad about him now.
Bro, I'm watching for Brazil, man. Even Brazil, he's not good up front. He's not. Like,
He's not a nine. He's just not a
a nine. So is that nine? You know,
Or not in this system at least.
Yeah, exactly. So when I look at it, I'm like, give Xerxes a chance and let him boom on Cunha. Do what they need to do because he'll be the one that can link it up a little bit better. Yeah, a bit more kind of like in terms of his touches.
Yeah.
But I do believe he loves Mason Mount though.
Yeah, he does.
And Mason Mount.
understand
I mean,
He has a role
I
in
like
this
Mason
team.
Mount.
But
He has a role, but
not
I'm
a
just
starter
like-
for me. That's my thing. He's not a
I
starter.
don't know,
You
man.
like Mason
I
Mount, innit?
really do like Mason Mount. I just think just because he knows the system naturally, of course.
I
He
agree.
played under the
I
system
agree.
before. And he's just someone that whenever I see him play, he doesn't do much wrong. Does he impact the game as much as we like him to? No. But that Spurs game, he came on and dropping an assist. What should have been an assist?
Yeah,
Two
yeah.
times.
Two times he
Yeah,
did that.
I agree,
And
I
he-
agree.
So
Two
out of
times.
all of the subs, I agree that the subs
But not
in
playing
general
striker.
didn't impact the game against Spurs. Mason Mount definitely
He did.
did.
Like,
Yeah,
he was
but
okay. He was
Mason
okay
Mount
for
not playing at striker, we're saying, is making these impacts and not rather than playing as a false nine where he would.
I don't want to play false nine.
Yeah, no, but like I'm saying, that is an option where we don't play
that's what he
Xerxes.
would do, yeah,
exactly, he might put Mason Mount there or whatever. I would like to see on paper Xerxes, Cunha, and Mbeumo. We give that a run, especially over the. I think if you're gonna do any time, it's number one these fixtures because we can actually take the game to the opposition.
Facts.
But number two, the fact that Sesko's injured now it gives you no excuse.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
if the next game is against Liverpool, for example, away at Anfield, and you put in a Mason Mount, for example, to work a bit harder or to
Facts.
get those loose balls, I hear it. But where we're playing Everton at home, especially build up this guy's confidence, I would like to see Xerxes starting. But I don't know. My prediction is I don't know if Amorim will do it. That's my thing.
That's the problem, though, isn't it? We don't know what.
But I agree with you. I think if there's any time to do it, it's now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It is now.
because
This is the best
we
time.
are the team that should be the one that
On the front
take
foot.
it on
Yeah,
the
yeah.
front foot.
Yeah.
But that's a whole new dimension for this United team now because we've gone from we shouldn't really be beating Tottenham, but we shouldn't really get anything from Forest. Now, by these games here, you got to go on the front foot.
Yeah.
It's going to be a new kind of United here, like in terms of have we turned the corner? Because this will be for me a big test. In terms of have we turned the corner? Can we now start to say, you know what, man? Everyone relax on this manager talk. Let's just get through the season and then go from there. Or is it a case of like, you know what? We've got same mistakes again. So we're gonna know from his selections. His game plan,
results.
You know, the results, you know what I mean? And just the overall clarity, bro.
Yeah, just to know if it's a purple patch.
Yeah, if it's a purple patch.
But we need to find out because we don't know. Is it a purple patch? Is it? Have we actually, like you said, have we actually turned the corner? I don't know. So this will be.
He does feel like a little bit more kind of like a bit at home now, though.
Yeah.
You can see like now the jokes are coming out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He's more relaxed. He's more relaxed.
He's more relaxed.
I think the players are a bit more confident as well.
Yeah.
That helped. Those wins helped them a lot, and the fact that unbeaten in 5, I think, does give them a lot of confidence.
Since the Burnley game, it's not a bad record. I'm looking at it. It's 2 losses in the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's not bad. 2 losses in 9 isn't bad. I want to earmark the Palace game especially. Palace and Bournemouth.
That's the big test.
The Palace one is such a huge test because
they play a Europe Conference League game just before it.
That's good for us. And the reason why I earmarked that one specifically is because it's a manager that's been linked with a job.
Yes.
It's a similar system.
Yeah.
So there isn't the excuses of, and also Glasner, you know he's not going to be changed. The same way that Amorim won't change from playing his system, Glasner's not going to change and do too many tweaks. That one's going to be a meeting of the minds, and it'll be huge for Amorim's confidence as a Man United manager if he's able to win that game, and especially the Bournemouth game as well.
And the fact that we've lost there too many times.
No,
remember that video of the ref cam? The ref cam when Olise going past Casemiro.
That was the famous leave the football before the football leaves you.
You know that.
But since then, though, man, you know what I mean?
Cass ain't been too
Cass is
bad,
back. You know what I mean?
I hope he comes in with a man of the match performance that game.
If he does,
if he plays.
And the worst part is, you know what I like about Cass? He don't even mention it. Do you know how Jamie Carragher said you should respect what ex-pros are saying because they played at that level of the game? Brother, Casemiro hasn't come out and made any, you know what I'm saying? It's beneath him. It's beneath him to talk about it.
Who's Carragher though when you...
when you're Casemiro, do you know what I mean? Nah, for sure.
Who's Carragher, man?
That's
seriously, man.
what some people dunked on him on Twitter saying that.
Yeah, man, there's levels to this, bro. Casemiro don't need to be worried about what Carragher's got to say.
He's already cemented legacy.
He's cemented his legacy,
They
bro.
got the same amount of Premier League titles, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah, man.
he's right. He's not even lying. He's not even lying.
Bro, listen. Like, who are you, man? And that's what I'm saying. Like, you got to give it to Casemiro, man. His form has been good. But the only thing is, though, I am a little bit worried in this kind of like fixtures coming up that we are going to use him and use him and use him. And boy, the legs will start.
Yeah,
that's why I was just like, yo, his legs will go. And I don't think there's... Kobe Mainoo might go out on loan. Ugarte,
January.
I think Mainoo in this next, obviously over the festive period.
He's not going to get a game though, man.
I think he is.
Do you think so?
I think he has, not right even, I think so. We're playing Monday, Thursday. That he has to play some minutes. It's impossible that he doesn't. Yeah. I genuinely, I feel like this festive period, him and Xerxes have to play. They have to get a certain amount of minutes because otherwise...
But he's stubborn, like Hussein was saying, he's stubborn.
I'm just saying it from a perspective of we don't have enough depth.
We might not have enough.
We need as bodies, we need as many bodies as possible.
Benches, man.
Yeah.
I looked at the bench here against Tottenham. Boy, man, it was dark, bro. It was like hella man defenders. I was like, yo, man. It's because obviously we're designed to kind of like bring one defender off, bring one full wing back off. So and then bring one midfielder off. So they're kind of seen in our heads as defensive for me. There you go. Lenny Yoro, Ugarte, Diego Dallo, Aiden Heaven.
Crazy.
Because Jack Fletcher's a midfielder, but again, he can play as a utility player. But come on, man. It's only Joshua Xerxes and Sesko that are attackers.
Our bench
is meaty. That's why we've been... I don't know if you've seen it, but Fabrizio came out and said United are looking at a fast number 10. Did you see that as well?
Yeah.
I'm like, what are we doing here, man? Like, what's going on? Like, who was supposed to get in January that we could potentially get when you've got players? If you, again, it's difficult to do, man. Change system. You could change a little bit and say, right, you're going to play here. We could play 4-4-2. The problem is, though, the system is designed that you need extra defenders on the bench.
Yeah.
So with Mainoo, he's got to play games, though. Yeah. Like you look at it, you're like, yo, bro, he's got to play games.
No, my thing is, bro, if you're going to take off a midfielder and you're looking at on the bench, you're looking at Ugarte or Mainoo. If Mainoo's not good enough and he's going to come on and make a mistake, so is Ugarte.
Yeah.
So my thing is just play Mainu, bro. Like, do you get it? Like, if Ugarte's coming on and doing a job that Mainu can't do, then I hear it. If Ugarte's coming on and not costing us the game, I hear it. But he's coming on and doing these things. Against Spurs, you could argue those 2 goals come because of Ugarte. He lunges in against Odegaard, I think it was. And then the second one, where he's offside, he's the one who's playing him on. Like, those are mistakes that could be avoided potentially if we have a better midfielder. But if we don't have a better midfielder, I'd rather see Mainu come on and get some game time than Ugarte personally. But I do think we are going to address that hopefully in January. But I mean, I'm not against. I know you even say like, you know, going out and getting a fast number 10 or something. Maybe sometimes we need something that can just change the game, because now we look at the bench, bro.
You need a change.
Who can we come? If we're chasing the game, we need someone to penetrate the defense or whatever it is. We need someone to run in behind. Who can we bring on?
Yeah, it's true.
You know what, man?
Harry Maguire.
And we're losing Mbeumo and Ahmad in
Oh,
AFCON.
man,
That's a
don't
big
even
problem.
remind me, man.
So
We
that's
gotta
why-
cherish them.
that's why
we
I
got
say-
1 month to cherish these brothers,
Bro,
man. But you know what it is, though?
Yeah.
You know, just wait for Onana. Onana. Now we need you, my friend. They're both in the same group as well. So if what's the Aubameyang's team? If they can't do anything, Gabon. If they can't do anything in that group, then we're finished.
Yeah.
No.
Because that means they'll progress in the next round.
Yeah, no.
Are they still qualifying for AFCON?
No.
They're in.
World Cup qualifiers. What did Mbeumo get knocked out of?
Yeah,
Yeah, he
not
got
in the
knocked
World Cup,
out, yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
my thing is, respectfully, I genuinely hope Cameroon and Ivory Coast have the worst AFCON.
Bro, say with chest.
Respectfully.
It's crazy.
Say
Big up
with
you, man.
chest.
It's crazy.
But
I'm actually
inshallah,
going-
group
Are you
stages.
I'm actually going to AFCON to watch Cameroon versus Ivory Coast.
Yeah.
No way you're watching that
Yeah,
game.
I'm watching that game. Yeah.
You go in.
Yeah, I'm going. Yeah.
Come on, hate watch live in the flesh.
Live in the flesh.
carry on,
Nana
Sophie.
hate watch. Nana hate watch. Is it specific or Nana or hate watch?
No. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
but hopefully he makes a mistake that game.
Yeah.
Yes,
but
he
then,
got-
but then that means my man stays.
No, but who's their keeper?
No, but I'm saying
They'll cancel each other out. They'll cancel each other out.
lose.
No, but who would
Nah,
you rather improve
I'd
over?
rather Mbeumo, bro. Come
Yeah,
on.
come on. You know
Come
what I
on,
mean,
man.
bro?
It's true,
But then-
it's true.
And Mbeumo then Dallo wing
But
back.
Cameroon are a good team though.
I know.
They're very good
I
teams
know,
still.
man. But the problem is though, like Mbeumo, losing Mbeumo is
Yeah.
because the goals is our goals, 5 goals, I think.
Inshallah, he loses his passport.
Bro. Listen,
That's the best we can
yeah,
get.
we need to show.
That's the best we can get. Inshallah, he
You
loses his
can't
passport.
come
That's the
back.
best. That's
Inshallah,
why.
he's gone.
They can't leave
How's
his
he
guy.
coming back?
No, he loses at
He
Heathrow.
loses it here.
Yeah,
He loses it
yeah,
here.
yeah.
They said, yo, you gotta do it here, man.
Yeah.
No. Take
You got
it.
temporary
Embassy's closed. Embassy's closed.
What?
Embassy's closed.
Visa?
No. Embassy's closed. Embassy's closed. That's what I'm hoping for.
I wanna talk about Bruno Fernandes here because
Shock.
is it well
Saeed wants to talk
listen,
about Bruno.
the only thing but I'm gonna say it in a positive way though. Are we misprofiling? Because now the word is McTominay, misprofile.
Yeah.
We should have kept him.
Yeah.
Get out of here, man. But what I want to say is though, Bruno Fernandes was cooking internationals. He was saying, but are we misusing him? Is he being wasted out in the middle of the park? It's a big question because in the day, but it's like Cunha's there, but Cunha's not impacting the game as much. So therefore, people say, you're wasting his position there. But then we don't really have anyone in midfield.
Yeah.
So how do we balance that out? Because you want to get your better players, and even though I don't necessarily rate Bruno Fernandes maybe than you guys do, but at the same time, I do know he's more effective going forward.
Yeah.
So we do have a little bit of a conundrum there because it's like the manager can use Bruno Fernandes in a better way. But he's saying, I need you in midfield because I don't have midfielders.
We don't have midfielders, bro. So
No.
I know you say we can use them in a better way, but can we? Because if you risk putting Bruno in a 10, number one, we've obviously, where'd you
But
put Cunha
technically, he
there?
does play 10 now. If you actually look at it,
Yeah, you know what? I can't lie to you.
Because
Does he, though?
Luke Shaw steps into midfield, so it
It's
becomes a
staggered.
double pivot now
It's
between
staggered, yeah, it's
where
true.
him and Casemiro, and then Bruno has the license to go forward. So now the way he does play, like Bruno is allowed to go forward.
Yeah. He's more
But
making
I know
those
what you mean.
runs
Like
as
when
well.
when we don't have the ball, he's too deep.
Too deep,
So that
bro.
when we do somehow win the ball back, he has to cover miles to get back up there.
That's
So
Bruno.
I
Even when
understand.
Bruno was on the 10, when we lost the ball, he was deep regardless,
Yeah.
bro. Like, he's that type of guy. He just chases. And obviously, like, big up, Portugal.
Yeah.
But, bro, like, if Man United play Armenia, Bruno's grabbing a hat-trick as well.
Bro,
Like,
let's
let's be honest,
say,
bro.
man.
Let's be
Man
honest,
doing
man.
the stats and all that. So, bro, man, come on, man.
Two pens and a
That's
goal and
Armenia,
an
man.
outfield. Yeah, no, I hear it. But listen,
So the hat-trick though.
I just think we lack quality in the midfield, and having Bruno there. And you know what? I don't know if Bruno could have played this position a year ago. I look at this Bruno now, and I think he's matured a lot in
did it under 10
in the
Hag,
way.
He did it under 10.
No, but he didn't. But we never. I don't think we could ever play Bruno in a 10. In a double pivot,
Yeah.
and tell him look after the ball as much as he's doing
Yeah.
now. I know
He
he's
was
still
doing it.
under
He
10
was
Hag.
doing it.
He
Okay,
did it under
but
10
compare
Hag.
Bruno now and compare Bruno under 10 Hag.
I can't lie.
I think he was doing better than
I think he was doing better.
The Betis game comes into mind.
Better with
In terms of holding, like,
He
looking
was
after the ball.
even safer
I
on the
disagree.
ball.
I disagree. I think under Ten Hag.
I
I think under Ten Hag,
I think he transformed
he
the
was
game a little
launching
bit
the
under
ball.
Ten Hag.
Under Ten Hag, he was launching the ball left, right, and centre, bro.
Bro, I used to
think
call
he's
him-
matured
Nah,
this
bro,
game.
I'm
a lot
talking
under
about when Ten Hag played him as a
launcher.
deeper 8, bro.
Yeah.
I remember the
Even
Betis
6
game.
at times.
Brother, there's one time he
Yeah.
actually did play 6.
Yeah.
No, but we're taking anomalies. We're taking this game. Was like,
No, it was
I'm
a
taking
stretched period of
overall.
time.
Okay, but overall, he was playing a 10. And even when he forget the position, Bruno as a player would always look for that wonder pass. Would always receive the ball,
Yeah, the
turn,
Hollywood
and try and go
pass.
for the Hollywood
No,
pass.
naturally,
I don't see him
I'm
do it as
saying
much
that I
now.
have
But the
seen
Hollywood,
Bruno
the
be a
Hollywood
cultured
the Hollywood
midfielder
I always
under
feel
Ten
like,
Hag.
you see that Hollywood pass that people used to always criticize him for, like, oh, he always tries to go
It's
for
stupid.
that. But I think he used to do that, not as much as anymore in the last few years, but he used to do that early in his Man United career
I agree.
because of the frustration in terms of the lack of quality. Hold on.
come on,
listen,
man.
listen,
That's
listen.
an
Because you know
excuse,
why?
man.
I promise you, Bruno wearing the Portugal shirt, he doesn't do that.
because
he don't play
because
like
there's
that.
quality
Because there's
around
quality
him.
around. He trusts people
You're
around him.
spot
when
on.
we're
You're
passing
It
the ball.
doesn't make
I'm
it an
telling you,
excuse
bro.
to do that.
100%,
It's not
huh?
an excuse, though.
No, I
I'm not
look
saying
at-
it's
I
an
look
excuse,
at-
but it's like he's
arrogance,
trying to
though.
make
It's
something
arrogance.
happen. I don't know.
Bro,
I
I'll
personally,
be
I'm
honest,
watching
bro,
Bruno
if-
now.
Go on.
No, I'm watching Bruno now, and I'm looking at him, and I watched this guy a year and a bit ago, and in a position where we've just gotten the ball back, and he could launch it. Now he would decide to do it like a little cutback, or he decides to just do a feint and hold up the ball a little bit longer to get more bodies alongside him that he can do the shorter pass. That's what I'm seeing rather than the launch, and I think that's
I think you're
that's an
revising
improvement.
history, bro. I genuinely think you're revising history. I saw this under Ten Hag. I
I
saw a
don't
more
think so.
cultured midfielder, someone that was more mature in the decision making, that held on to the ball a bit more. I saw that.
In the
Okay.
Ronaldo
My
season, it was
eyes-
kind of meaty, though.
Which one?
Nah, this is
Ronaldo,
ten.
the
This is ten.
Ronaldo.
I'm talking about Ten Hag's
Nah, Ronaldo's
Oh,
season-
Ronaldo
first
season
season,
before that,
though,
yeah.
yeah.
To be
But
fair.
separate to that, what was I gonna say? I said this as soon as I saw Ruben profile Bruno there. It would hurt us more than help us. Bruno playing deeper on the football pitch. Like we talk about Cunha and Mbuemo, both of those two in a 10 position can't speak to what Bruno Fernandes has done in the league.
100%. Oh, 100%.
I just want to
you
hear
agree.
silence.
No,
But
no,
for me,
that's
I
a-
see
no, no, that's
a
clear.
Bruno.
That's
I
clear.
can touch that.
That's
I see
clear.
Bruno
There's not a
winner.
lot of 10s in Europe
Europe,
that have
yeah,
done what
100%.
Bruno has done in the 10.
Bro, you saw what he done back end of second half of last season.
Broski.
As soon
I
as
mean,
he
the
moved him
stats are
higher up the pitch, he just
You
went
saw
and
it.
he became
He went
animal.
mad. He's like
he went
Cameron.
mad.
He's a
But
stat
this-
machine. He's a stat machine. He's someone who delivers.
Goals win games.
Yeah.
I would
He
still,
the-
still rather have Mbuemo in the 10.
All I'm saying
now.
is that, all
I
I'm
agree.
saying
And
is
the
that
two under.
Mbuemo and Cunha cannot speak to Bruno's dirt in the game from the 10 position.
Yeah, that's true.
Therefore, a player that is in the 10 position should be as close to the area as possible, as high up the pitch as possible.
Yeah.
Alas, that's the situation we're in.
Yeah.
Now. He's been played next to Casemiro. That is what it is. If I'm being honest, what would be
I think he's
interesting
being
to see.
sacrificed.
He is being sacrificed
That's what
because
it
of his
is.
quality,
Because of his quality.
that he knows.
Yeah.
That
But it's
we-
not a problem
he
though,
know-
at United, because
It is.
it is a problem at United though.
Because it's a
Because
trickle-down effect.
Yeah.
Like we
Yeah.
spoke about all the other issues that come from our double pivot not being good enough is because we are fitting square pegs into round holes. Then.
Wait, we did it with our best player. We've done it before with our best players. We play Pogba on the left.
Pogba on the left.
has
It's
suffered
because
from
they
doing
can.
it.
It's
But
because
come
it's
from bad profiling due to the player quality.
Yeah.
So the players are so
Yeah.
good that we know that they can do so many other things. So it hurts them, but helps the team.
Yeah.
It's a running theme with Man United though. It's like we always do it, bro. Like I said, you know what I think of Bruno Fernandes, but would I ever play him in midfield? No.
Yeah.
Because you know.
Because I know that
doesn't
he's not
best fit him.
He doesn't best fit him, and that's the problem with Man United. When we have something good, we just must profile him. You know, for whatever reason we do. You know, when you look at even Sancho, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer made an interview saying, "Oh, I brought him in, but we found out he's better on the left, but we had Rashford." I said, brother, you knew Rashford was here, man. You know what I mean, bro? So what do you mean now? You're telling me on a podcast that, you know what, he's better on the left-hand side. When we see that Dortmund, he played on the right as well.
Chill on Oli, chill.
What do you mean? I'm being serious, man.
No,
I'm
it's
sick
true.
of this,
It's
this
true,
idea
it's
of, yo, you telling me stuff now when we knew
doesn't help, yeah.
what the situation was.
Yeah.
He's saying, oh, but
McTominay.
McTominay should not have been sold. Yeah, but where did you play him?
Yeah.
You played him a double pivot alongside
He
Fred.
He
it's
misprofiled him
true.
as well. It's true.
Misprofiled him.
It's true.
I think it comes down to the fact that we signed Cunha. Is the way I look at it with our current squad right now, you either play Bruno where Cunha's playing and you sign a midfielder to replace what Bruno's doing now,
Yeah.
or you decide that actually we need Bruno, he's a captain, he's good for the change room, whatever. So I'm gonna sacrifice him and play him in the 10, in the 8 or the double pivot, whatever, and we're gonna bring in someone like Cunha.
Yeah, and he
I think that's the way
speaks
he's looked
about
at it.
how Bruno said this, Amorim said this, that as he's getting older, he might be someone that wants to be deeper on the pitch, and we know that his passing range, that might be where he wants to go to later on down. I still think it's too soon because of how much output we know that he can get. He can still impact Premier League games right now.
So what you man saying?
I'd
that
like to see Mason Mount there, by the way.
Yeah.
Very
What-
interesting in the Bruno position.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This is where we end the podcast.
Let's hear.
Guys, like the video, subscribe to the channel. We're out.
Let me break it down. Why? Let me break it down.
No, I
you're
don't want to
finished,
hear the
man.
breakdown. I don't want to hear the breakdown.
You
Wallahi.
are finished.
Lost your
Mason
mind, bro.
Mount in the centre of the field.
I want to see
In
that.
what way, yeah?
Who
are
would you say is
gonna
more suited to that?
No, nigga, damn, man.
Oh my
Please, bro.
God,
Stop,
man.
man. I'm not trying to hear
Seriously.
that, bro.
How is it going to work, though?
He would be the person that's the 8.
We seen it against Fulham.
Who's better off the ball?
But if I get off the ball, on the ball, you still have to do something.
Now, naturally. And you
Yeah,
think Mason Mount
naturally,
can't do
you
nothing
have
on the ball?
I do not
I
want
mean,
to
as a
see it.
midfielder.
How about that?
Fair enough.
He doesn't even ask for the ball half of the time, but he's someone that I look
Mason
at.
Mount on the half turn.
No, I'm sorry, man. When I look at Mason Mount here, I see sometimes when I'm like,
I'm by myself
he's
on this
hiding
one,
behind the lines. He needs to get on the ball. He's not playing that once a ball like Cunha. See when the ball.
Don't entertain this conversation, bro.
Bro,
Why-
I'm just
why
letting you
are
know.
entertaining
He's
him?
better-
I'm not
better
saying
pro-
that
Wallahi,
it's
don't entertain this
Mason
guy.
Mount,
Wallahi.
you know,
Mason Mount, this guy's a
Mason
nice
Mount
man.
actually believes in it.
Because I do. Mason Mount is better profiled for that role than Bruno Fernandes is.
On Bruno though, I want to ask a quick
Yeah.
question. I know a lot of people probably said, "Oh, we should have sold him in the summer. We should have taken 100 million, whatever." I still listen. I'm on the belief. I'm with the belief. Is that?
I'm of the belief.
I'm of the
I'm of
belief.
the belief,
That's right.
yeah.
You know, I speak 2 languages. So it's a bit difficult
Yeah.
sometimes. Maybe 4 sometimes.
crazy.
I'm of the belief that
Just speak English,
we
though.
can improve on Bruno. You know, I think we can improve on Bruno in that position. Sorry, in that-
Who
in
would
that
be a
particular-
Bruno replacement?
in that particular position, I think we can improve on Bruno. That's a conversation we'll get onto. But I also think that it's beneficial that we kept him because of how fragile our squad is right now.
Yeah.
And I think losing someone as influential as Bruno,
Mm-hmm.
the captain, the guy who, listen, you can say whatever you want about Bruno. He's not a good captain on the pitch or whatever.
But-
off the pitch, I think he is, from what the players say and the way they talk about him and the stories we've heard, he's an exceptional captain. And even someone like Dalot, for example, I'm not a fan of Dalot on the pitch. Off the pitch, all the new players that come and say, "Oh, he's done this and he does this for me." And I just think the place where Dalot can dip, by the way, but I'm just saying.
Flirting versus harassment,
Yeah,
though.
yeah, yeah.
'Cause
I'm
in my
just
mind,
saying.
when you said Bruno, I was smiling.
Yeah.
And then you said
Dalot.
Dalot.
Get that guy out of here. I just think that
Mm.
I want to hear you guys' opinion as well. Do you think we should have sold him, or do you think it's beneficial that we kept him?
Bro,
Bruno,
you don't
during
have
that
to ask
summer.
me.
Bruno, I always feel like he decides himself if he wants to cut.
First.
Like, and I think the
Yeah.
club said to him, "Look, if you are happy to leave, we're gonna sanction this move because we
But
need
they need the money.
We need that money, but we're not gonna force you out. So it's in your hands." And he's decided ultimately he was gonna stay.
Yeah, he's gonna stay.
And you have to respect it. He's our captain. He was our best player last season. He has that right. I feel like he's earned that
he's
right.
still the best player
Regardless of what you feel about him,
Yeah, I
regardless of what
agree, I
feel
agree,
like, he
I
earned
agree.
that right. So I will never push him out. I'll never say Bruno has to leave.
Yeah.
I'll never. Those will never come out of my mouth.
We had the
But
opportunity to, bro.
there you go. If he said if was there an opportunity for us to maybe go another level with the money that he would have provided, I'm not gonna deny
So I
that.
feel like there's
I'm
an
not gonna
over
deny
reliance on Bruno. Like he's our savior. You know what I mean? And it's like, bro, we need to get out of this kind of savior complex because like, there will be always life after Bruno Fernandes.
No, of course.
And I think for me, the mindset is that's why I'm glad Rashford's gone because I feel like for me, Rashford. Oh, let's Rashford go and get the winners of the game. Rashford go do this.
Yeah.
Even I'm thinking, yo, it's too much pressure on the kid, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, leave him alone. Let him do what he needs to do because I don't think he's of that standard where week in, week out he can perform.
like that,
So
yeah.
I wouldn't put that expectation on him.
Yeah.
Hence, what I think with Bruno Fernandes is that we're always looking for Bruno to produce. And therefore, United have just got this kind of mentality of, yo, give the ball to Bruno, let him do the magic.
Yeah.
And then that's how he plays. He's forceful with the ball. He can be a bit of a grenade launcher.
Yeah.
He can do the madness.
Yeah.
But I think if United go away from that and they play as a team, we will be better for it. I'm so confident of that.
I think next
We
season-
might suffer a little bit.
What if
We
we
might
put more
suffer.
players and got the best out of him?
That's what.
But we've done that how
I've
many
said
years?
this for how long? How long
that's
have
what
I
we've
said
done
this,
that.
bro?
How many years have we
I'm
done
saying in
that?
the sense of like we actually get the right profiles in that midfield. I say Bruno,
But we've got to play
you're not going to
alongside
start
Bruno.
every game. Some games you're going to start in the 10. Some games you'll be on the bench. Maybe some games we'll have a different role for
different
you.
role.
You
I
can't
think
drop
the
a
team can still
captain.
do well
You
with
can't
him in
drop
the
a
team.
captain.
You can phase a captain out of playing, bro. You can do that. We've seen that in football before. And my thing is this: I'm so happy we've got Cunha and Bueno Sesko. Looking back at it, did we need all three? Reason I say that is because when you have someone like Bruno, and this isn't, I don't want anyone to misconstrue what I'm saying. I'm happy that we have all three.
Say
of
what
them.
you got to say, bro.
But all I'm saying is we already had Bruno who could operate in the attacking areas. If we had spent one of that 60 or that 50 or that 70 that we spent on any of those three on a midfielder,
It's Cunha.
Bruno, but I'm saying that would help everyone else that would have been there.
But-
Do you see
but
what I'm
that's-
saying?
that's my-
and that's why
that's why I
the
said that.
recruitment is good. When
Yeah.
we are more than happy. We sit here as 4 United fans
Look
say
at this.
we're
We
happy
get
with the
something
recruitment.
nice. Yeah. I'm not saying it's you.
No, you're right. I
We
hear
get
what you're
something
saying,
nice,
and then
yeah,
we're
we
not
say,
satisfied.
but-
I know.
but what if we just, you know what?
It's just about squad building. It's squad
I
building.
get squad building,
Yeah.
but bro, we have something nice. And if that's what I'm saying, Bruno Fernandes had to be sold because now we're accommodating everything.
Yeah, but I don't mind if he did. But if he didn't mind leaving for 100 million, that would have solved the issue of having
But that's why it
Cunha,
don't make sense to-
then
yeah.
a midfielder as well. Then you can actually use that money to invest in it. But now that hasn't happened, I'm just looking back
But I
at it
said
saying
from day
our
one.
recruitment could have been a bit
I said
better.
Bruno and Cunha won't work. I said I knew it from day one. And I'm very, very confident of this. I don't want it to happen because I want Man United to win. But I'm telling you now, Bruno and Cunha will not work.
They're very similar.
It's just too similar. You had to get rid of one. And I'm sorry, I'm keeping Cunha because I feel like United need to move on. You know what I mean? But it won't happen this year, of course, because he's here.
How old
But
is Cunha?
26.
26,
Yeah, 25, 26.
I think the recruitment was good. I think we needed all three players. I think it comes down to the fact that if you play Bruno in that 10, then you don't sign Cunha, you sign another midfielder. I like the Cunha signing. I think he will come good. But I also believe...
What did we need more?
Sorry?
What did we need more?
I think it would be the perfect window if you just got a midfielder. It's the perfect
Yeah,
window.
just add to it.
Yeah.
midfielder
As
is
in
a
someone
perfect
to be
look.
next
But
to
then if
like a proper six.
yeah.
I don't think
Sacrificing
we have
what
to
though?
pick.
Sacrificing what?
I hear where you're gonna go. with
Nah,
this.
I think you
Brother,
can keep
because
Bruno.
you can't- I'm just saying.
But I think you could have done both. You could have kept
Yeah.
Bruno and we
And got a
showed
six.
Yeah.
with the intention that we had the money to get the midfielder. So we tried. Obviously,
Did we?
Baleba,
Yeah,
yeah.
because they were
Baleba,
testing
they
the
were strong
waters.
on
They were
Baleba.
saying,
They were
yo,
testing it, but
they were
then
testing
too
it.
much
Brighton.
money, it's too
And you
much
don't
money.
test. You don't test if they say to you,
If there isn't good signals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I could just go to, you know what I mean, a 10 and be like, yo, what you saying? But this doesn't mean I'm going to get it.
No, but the thing is, I think United definitely want.
Do you know what I'm saying?
But
though?
at least
Like,
you tried,
but
innit?
what I'm
I
saying
can
is,
go to the
no,
other-
but genuinely,
Yo, Habibi,
yeah.
what you
No,
saying?
but genuinely, I think
But I
United.
could get rejected.
Say
No, but
trying to
I
step
think-
out with me.
Yo, what you saying, Abs?
No, but what I'm
Show
saying
me
is,
the way.
That's a show me the way. It's crazy. He's mental. Now,
You
I
get what I'm trying to say,
I
don't
get
you?
you, but I genuinely believe United wanted to get a midfielder. They could have got a midfielder. I think they had the finance to get a midfielder. It was just what the midfielders they wanted just wasn't available. And I think they're in a their whole transfer
I
strategy
think it
is
was all,
different now.
I'm
where
not
they're
saying it's
like-
all PR, yeah, but I think they just did it to kind of get the fan base excited.
I don't think
In the
so.
Callian, man. I swear down, bro. As soon as he got
No,
hold of that deal.
no,
he
it was
definitely
Ornstein.
there's reliable
No,
sources.
but
that say-
reliable. What I'm trying to say to you is that
He wants United and United wanted him.
made an effort without really thinking
But
that
United
they would
agreed.
have got him.
You know, United agreed terms with Baleba, personal terms already. It was just the club.
Yeah, but
it was just the club's.
Personal
But I'm
terms
saying,
never
I'm
hard.
saying,
Yeah,
you,
they're never hard,
yeah, but
yeah.
I'm saying, like, I think the intention was to get a midfielder.
I agree.
I think United are in this process of like with this whole Ineos and the way they're going into the market now is we're not gonna panic buy and we're not gonna buy people for the sake of buying people. We're gonna buy who we
On our
genuinely-
terms.
who we want. And I think Baleba wasn't available. Water maybe another one that wasn't available. They just said we'll hold off to Jan.
Yeah.
We're good.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
I think there will be
I
movement.
low key
Understand it.
respect
Yeah.
that.
You understand.
I respect it because in the
I hear
past
it.
what's happened? We've gone on panic buying. Within 6 months we say get this player out of the building.
Even the signing of Casemiro, remember,
Well,
after a
yeah.
couple of Premier League games.
Are we
They
saying
put
we're
the
a
telling
bit
you.
too top heavy in that aspect of like we went too much in that area and maybe the thing is if you didn't get a striker you would have had Hoyland up front.
Yeah.
If you didn't get a 10 you would have had who would have played there?
Yeah, no, but I don't
Bruno,
think.
something like that.
I
But
don't.
then down
bet-
the
a
mid-
better
but
10
then
than
Then the
midfield
midfield's better. Okay.
Yeah.
But I don't see why we're having to choose this or this. I think we just need all of it.
But that's why
Yeah.
United.
But it's just gonna take time.
Yeah,
Like even by the way, once we get a midfielder, we're gonna say we need an upgrade on left wing back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
Right, and then once we get that, we're gonna say, right wing back. 'cause we're gonna
Yeah,
say,
yeah.
we
Centre
need a
back,
lot of
what you
players.
wanna
Centre back would be
go,
nice.
yeah.
Yeah. So
It's
we're
true.
gonna need
You're right.
striker backup. We might need someone there. So
Gotta
there's
do what
always
Arsenal
gonna
did,
be
man.
improvements. It's
Yeah,
just
yeah, yeah.
hopefully we could have done as much. We did as much as we possibly could. I don't think we should say, it's either the three
We knew we
forwards
could get
or
all
the
done in one
midfielder.
window. Yeah.
Well,
it's
it's
good
gonna
enough to
take
get
time.
top 4, top 5 this squad.
Yeah.
And also, signing those players are more likely to get you points on the board.
Yeah, bro.
Because
like-
you're not going to
winners,
get
game
control
winners.
immediately.
Yeah,
Bro,
They're going to get you
remember,
goals
you
immediately.
got Mbeumo and Cunha, man.
Yeah.
Man, them.
Come on.
The
And
best
they're
two
United players
players.
still.
Life's changed.
Life's changed, man. Like, them man just need to cook together. Obviously, Mbeumo's doing this thing now.
Yeah.
As soon as Cunha clicks, bro, there ain't no, you know what, man, should we have got this player here?
I
They
don't know,
just-
guys, I'm really happy with Cunha right now.
No,
Yeah.
you were
Like
going to
his
say something
performances
though.
overall.
You were going to say something. You were going to say that top 4, top 5 is what this team can get. Like.
Yeah.
I agree with you, bro. I think that is looking at the squad.
they could.
Well, there's no. You just look at the squad, bro. You're
Yeah,
like,
but
you
on
have.
games,
You
yeah.
should be getting top 5.
Should be getting it,
You
man.
should be.
I
Let's be
can't-
honest.
No,
One game
starting
a week.
11. Starting 11's nice. I just look at
The
squad
bench.
depth. I look at
Yeah.
AFCON, and I'm just like a bit hesitant
Well,
there. But
like, yo,
hopefully,
we could be getting someone to play for the Mandem.
I know what AFCON plays, by the way, from now on.
Huh?
That has to be a
Bro,
rule.
why do you think Fergie didn't sign any-
genuinely.
I don't know, man.
That's a.
Are we beat this, bro?
Is it a
there's a bit of
Yeah,
both. There's a
what?
bit of
Is
both.
that
There's a bit of
Hey,
both.
Alex, hey, I know what you are, man.
We're on to you.
I know what you want. I hear it from a strategy point of view because there's actually a big, especially in Europe. Maybe in England they it's a bit more undertone. But in Europe they say you know in Italy they openly say AFCON, we're not signing.
Yeah.
It's so true, bro.
That's mad.
In European leagues, they will say outright, bro.
Free
This is the most we've ever had, bro. I think.
Most we've ever had.
Yeah. We don't sign African players like that.
on that and said, yo, you can go. We'll pack your bags for you. You know what I mean? Shout out to Gala, but yeah, other than that, like there's not been many.
Yeah.
So you just hope there's not enough.
That might be what stops us from getting top 4. If there's anything, it might be that period of time when we don't have those boys.
And then in January we just signed
But then
Brazilians.
we got like Burnley, Leeds. It gets harder the year when we've got Man City and Arsenal
in January.
back to back.
But that's after AFCON though.
That's what I'm saying. So if we could survive, then the problem is, you don't have to. So if I'm giving you out of, I don't know, let's say 18 points, you don't have to like win but you can make sure you get at least 12
I know
points.
what you're saying, yeah. So you can afford a slip up here and there.
A little slip up here and there, but you have to get back on it.
Yeah, 100%.
If we can keep our home form, I think sometimes people underestimate the home form.
Yeah.
United this season, 1 loss. And you man were there at Old Trafford that day. You know what I mean? We didn't deserve to lose.
Yeah.
Arsenal were lucky. They got the goal. Is what it is. Our home form has been excellent. If we can win our home form, I think last season, it's actually embarrassing. I think we only won like 6-7 games.
No, that should be the first thing of any United manager.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying, bro.
Yeah. We need to make Old Trafford like a fortress, bro. Like that's the big thing.
So what do you say for Monday then? You're going to the game,
Monday, yeah. I'll be there.
Can we do predictions for the next 5? How many? Like,
You know what? Go on then.
How many points we want from?
Before
from
we do
all
that,
of
can
it?
I get a stat off?
Go on.
Ollie spoke about the system on overlap and said it's horrible to play against. When it's played well, you probably need teams to press you to really make it work. And you see, maybe at United, they seem to win games now when they've got less than 50% possession or 45-50 instead of when they've got 60-65. The stat is, under Amorim in the Premier League, United 1.79 points per game when having less than 50% possession. When United have more than 50% possession, the points per game drops to 0.83.
Give them the ball, man. Let them have the ball.
Yeah, for real.
I don't care, bro. Fergie would win games with 40%, 45%. I don't care, bro.
We just have to own up to what we are.
Yeah.
We just have to open up and say, yo, we're not on passing.
As long as
we're not at this point in time, I don't even expect us to be a team that controls games.
Yeah.
Obviously, I want that, and we all want that.
Yeah.
As fans, to just be a little happier throughout 9 minutes. I'll help as I'm not being too much.
Yeah.
But that will need to change at some point.
It will.
It will have to be next season.
Not this season. Yeah, not this season.
Yeah, I don't expect that. Unless we sign someone huge in January.
Yeah,
But there's a difference between them having possession and threatening us, or them just having possession.
Yeah, you're right.
I
get it.
agree.
It's different.
That's
It's
true.
different. If they're not
I'm
dominating,
not feeling too threatened. I'm not
Okay.
feeling too threatened when they have the ball, as much as I have under other managers. For example,
The stat is crazy though, man. But you know what I mean? And obviously another one is that when we win, when we score first, we tend to not lose a game.
Yeah, it's true.
That's another one as well. It's mad, isn't it? All of these stats like mean something.
They do.
We concede first, we're looking like we're gonna lose the game. Like there's things that, like I said to you.
I think we kind of addressed that in terms of we start a bit quicker.
Yeah.
Yes.
I just need us to start second half just as quick and be through like that throughout
keep the
9
same-
minutes. And
keep
keep the
the
same
same
energy on both halves.
Yeah. Like I said,
It'll come. Inshallah.
I agree. But in terms of the games, like I said to you, Everton.
So
I
Everton at
expect
home?
3 points.
Everton at home, I'm expecting. 3 points.
Everton at home, 3 points. Crystal Palace, I can't lie to you. Even though they do play Strasbourg, in the conference, which will be a tough game.
Yeah.
I still think it'll be tough. For me, I'll take a draw there.
Yeah.
I think
I
3
can't lie
points,
to you.
man.
I'll take a draw there.
I think we're gonna win. I think we'll win.
We
there,
could
hopefully.
win. I think it's possible. West Ham at home, it's got to be a must win.
Yeah.
Bismillah, that's got to be a win.
So for me,
Wolves,
that's 9 points.
It's got the capabilities of being a
tough game.
mad
Is
one.
it away? Is that the Molyneux?
Molyneux, and they've got a new manager, Rob Edwards.
That same time last season.
No, but they're horror. They're bad.
They are
man.
horror.
They're
say
bad.
that though, but then those are the
I
games
know
we struggle.
I know Rob Edwards will probably come in, guys.
But you're
defend,
saying-
blah blah. But the quality on the pitch. I just look at Nottingham Forest. Their
got
team.
more quality.
They had more quality than
You know the Wolves players. You know there was a tweet saying I'm hoping that the man them go to AFCON.
Yeah.
They're openly saying the man them something because there's Monetsi, there's Tolu, which is awful.
That's crazy.
They said, we'll give you your
take them,
passport.
take it. Oh,
They actually
can't wait
wait.
for AFCON Cup.
You know how we're not waiting for AFCON? They actually
They're
wait.
waiting.
Where's Totti from?
Too far away.
Totti, where's Totti from?
Totti, I
they got
think to be
Totti.
fair, he might be Portuguese.
No, but they're gonna give him an Angola passport. They're gonna send him
Yeah,
back.
that's what I'm saying.
That's crazy.
But a couple of the players
Angola.
they're from there.
Yeah.
And then you got Bournemouth at home. I mean,
Totti is Portuguese, yeah.
No,
Portuguese, yeah.
he's from Cape Verde.
Cape Verde.
yeah.
For the Wolves fan.
Bournemouth, I think for me, We have lost there twice. Sorry, we have lost to them twice.
Yeah, I'm
now
not looking
at
forward to
home.
that game.
I can't believe it. 3-0.
That's the one. That's the one I'm scared of. You know.
That one there.
Is it at home though?
It's at home.
I'll back us to win at home, man.
Yeah.
I'll back us to win.
Back-to-back season 3-0, by the way.
You know what? For me, 12 points. I think we get 12 points.
12
man.
points.
From how much? 15?
15, yeah.
Yeah, give me 12.
I'll be happy.
me 12.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
With
I'll
10.
be happy with 10 points.
Yeah,
No,
I knew
so
you'd
would
say
I.
that.
But,
I knew you'd say that.
but looking at those, and now that you've read it out loud,
Yeah.
and I'm thinking about it, 3 of them are at home, right? So those are 9 immediately. And then I look at one of the away fixtures, either Wolves or Crystal Palace. I need one of those. Come on, bro.
I hear you. I hear your rationale.
Give me
I'd say
12.
9
I'm
points.
saying 10 points. I'll be happy to walk away.
I'll be happy with 10
10
as well.
points. So 5 points. Where are you losing them?
Potentially Bournemouth and Crystal Palace.
Yeah.
So you're
Yeah,
saying one
I'd
loss
say-
and
I'd
one
say-
draw.
1 draw, 1 loss.
I'd say three wins, 2 losses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully there's a draw in there.
I'm not
I
really
hope there's a draw in there,
taking.
but
I'll
we'll
take.
see.
If there's one loss, it's probably going to be at Crystal Palace.
Yeah.
The rest
Yeah.
of them, I'm winning.
Yeah, that's the most
12 out
likely
of
one.
15.
Yeah.
I'm with you.
Yeah.
12, 15.
I'm saying Bournemouth's an easy game, bro.
I think for me, if we want to be
Ariola.
serious this year, though,
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, it's
Like,
a statement. It'll be a statement.
but
We'll
bro,
make a
like,
statement. Yeah.
that would be another one. Like, oh man, you haven't got over
But
this.
I'll take a
hurdle.
draw though.
I'm taking 12.
They're not a bad
10 or
team,
12.
bro.
I
We
don't
were
know if I'm
talking about
taking a
Bournemouth.
draw, man. You know,
Against
Like-
who?
Bournemouth.
I'm at home. to win
If
it.
I'm at home, I need 3
I'm
points.
taking a draw against Bournemouth. Give me that all day long.
If I'm
please.
at
I've
home,
lost
I need
3-0.
three
They're a
points.
team.
That's it.
Look where they are in the
I've
table right
lost
now.
3-0.
Look how they're
Man.
performing.
I've
Look
lost
how
3-0
good
there,
they look at
boys.
look at the type of
No,
football.
but
they're
you're
playing.
saying no, but what you're saying is right now. I'm taking a draw.
Yeah.
Wallahi.
But what
So,
are you going into it thinking?
Yeah, you're
No,
going
of course.
into it.
No. Always, I expect Man United to win games.
Yeah,
100%.
But you're
But I'm
expecting your
saying,
team to
you're
win.
asking me how many points do I think they'll get? Me being
Man,
London,
how do you win these games?
I
yeah?
think would they take 10 points out of 15?
This is mad. So,
And
so
I think that's fair.
and
I think that's very
you
fair.
said
I'll be happy.
I
10 or
said
12.
9.
9.
Yeah.
So you
what's
think
the-
2 losses?
Yeah, 2 losses, 3 wins. I think we lose to Palace and Bournemouth.
Okay.
I'm saying we only lose 1 game.
So
yeah.
he draws one of Palace or Bournemouth.
So you're 3 wins, 1 draw, 1 loss.
Yes.
I think that could happen, but I'm gonna push for 4 wins, 1 loss.
Okay.
4 wins, 1 draw.
You're
You're
saying
going the
I'm
most.
beaten.
You're
doing
going
it.
13.
Because I'm just
So
looking
we're
at
going
them
10 games unbeaten.
Oh.
We're going 10 games
But
unbeaten.
they can't be negative.
I like it.
They can't be negative.
I like
That is
it.
2 losses in 13.
I like it.
Bro, I'm looking at them like, whoa, wow.
Tell him, man.
Like,
Second half of the season. We're on a title
him.
jab. That's what you're saying. That's what you're saying.
Everyone here wants your prediction to be
No,
right.
100%.
100%.
And if we don't,
But
what's
I don't
happening?
know. That's the only thing I don't know. I
So
don't
you
think
just
that-
let me go and get...
Yeah.
No,
I'm
I'm
with you. I'm with you.
Yeah, we
But, like,
You can't. Wait.
You're not saying I'm
You
with you. How
can't
about
chat to
that?
this manager then. You can't talk smoky on this manager.
Bro, are you mad? I say if you win, I won't talk.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Like, if you're winning,
I'm
bro,
saying
that's
you're
it.
right.
Of course, on the podcast, we're going to talk about style. We're going to talk about the intricacies. We're going to talk about different things. But if you're winning, bro...
I can't say. I got no
The
smoke.
thing is,
I got
right
no
now,
smoke for
in
you. That's what
after-
you're
The
saying.
thing is, last season, wallahi,
He's right,
let's be
no.
honest
Is
here.
he right?
If Amarin didn't lose as many games as he lost last season, obviously the Europa League finals,
Yeah.
but if he had a better Premier League season last season, I don't think we'd be Amarin out.
No,
I
100%.
wouldn't. No, I
Bro,
wouldn't.
I'm being serious with you.
Yeah.
The Europa League loss, I could have been mad. I could have been angry. It
But
can
my
happen.
thing, it was that plus the losses.
Look,
That's
that's
what
what
made
I'm
me lose
saying.
my head.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
You see
Premier
what I'm
League last
saying?
season was an absolute disgrace.
But
I don't
then
want to hear no.
Couple with the Europa League.
Couple with the Europa
League.
League, it happened, but
Yeah.
the way that the Premier League, that's a bread and butter for me.
Yeah, yeah,
absolutely,
You're
we can make
understanding
that.
You're saying, you know what, man, I'm just going to lose this game, we're not seeing anything. It's haram. But if you're winning the games in the Premier League,
Haram
bro,
is crazy.
then I don't think people can complain.
Yeah, you're right,
But it's if
still.
we don't, and then
All
we're
I'm saying
still...
is, last 5 have been undefeated. You're predicting another 5 undefeated. I'm saying at this
No,
point
no,
in
no.
time-
You know what? No, that
Now I'm
sounds a
saying-
bit mad.
No, I hear it. I hear it.
No, that
If the
sounds a bit
manager
mad.
did that for me, صحيح يا طفل.
Yeah.
You have to.
No,
There's
but-
10
Okay,
undefeated.
did I
maybe,
tweet?
you know what it is?
with
Maybe I've seen a
7
loss.
wins in there.
Yeah.
Maybe I've seen a loss maybe at Crystal Palace.
No,
That's the only one.
No.
Boss,
You
boss.
said- you said yours.
Okay, okay, I'm
I'm
gonna
with
say
you.
draw,
And you know what?
draw.
I'm changing. I'm with you as well because I tweeted it after the Sunderland game. Was that the one before Liverpool?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I said I saw the script. We finally understood the players understood Amram Sissan, and we
did-
got
you did
58
tweet that,
undefeated.
you did
And
tweet
then someone commented below me and said, do you know who we have next? And we had Liverpool. I said I saw the script. We beat them 2-1.
Yeah, you.
So, bro, we're
And I
going
remember you coming into the studio saying, "But what if this is all his plan?"
Do you remember that?
I remember you
Yeah.
saying that.
I forgot I knew the script. Yeah, it's not
So
50
steady on
50
that.
undefeated.
Okay.
Steady on.
Yeah, I
boys.
forgot.
Steady on. Steady on.
Let's hope,
Steady
man.
on,
Let's hope.
boys.
Like I said, let's see, we're positive. I just think for me, if everything happens after that, don't judge me.
Yeah. Don't judge
Listen,
me.
if I go bad, I'm in the car park. Don't judge me. I'm just trying to be optimistic because I look at it.
understood.
And this is the beauty of looking at things.
Yeah.
You may look at things and you think, oh, And then you look at it, and then you have a different mindset. See what I'm saying, bro? You might think,
I don't know what that means, but like, but I hear what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying?
Look, I hear what you're saying.
And then it's you know. So it could be after.
That is true.
So we have to wait and see.
That's the second look. The first look, you're like, ooh. Second look, you're like,
We have to know our role. You know what I mean?
It's the title of the video.
Yeah,
That's the time right there, man.
Let me know if you're all of your ass. But people, we're gonna wrap it up here, people. It's been a lit episode. Make sure you like the video. Make sure you subscribe. Abs is doing big things on his channel. Make sure you subscribe to Abs.
Appreciate
Lee
it,
Ben doing big things on his channel. Make sure you check out his content as well. He's lit. Mala Hussein,
boy.
check him on his personal channel as well.
Barra
Obviously,
Brothers
Barra Brothers as well. You get them. Make
doing
sure
a lot
you
more Barra Brothers,
check out his content as well, man. And listen, check it out on Spotify, Amazon podcast as well. We're on there. Give us a little cheeky review, 5-star.
Come on.
You know what I mean? Halim is in the background. Big up to him.
Big up Halim.
Yeah, big up Halim in the background. Come on.
Alls and ours in Spotify and Amazon. We want to
There
know
you go.
that.
Listen up, man.
Comments as well.
That's what you're going to hear, man. But people, it's been another lit episode. We'll be back next week. And hopefully we beat Everton. And on to the next game. Take care, bye. Peace.